Live from the VCU Siegel Center, Chesterfield County Public Schools is proud to present the Manchester High School commencement exercise for the class of 2019. This program is made possible through the cooperative efforts of Chesterfield County Public Schools, Comcast of Metro Richmond, and Virginia Commonwealth University.
Welcome, everyone, to the VCU Siegel Center for the Manchester High School commencement exercises for the class of 2019. We humbly ask your support and cooperation as we present a dignified ceremony befitting our graduates. Please silence all phones and electronic devices. We understand that you will want to applaud and cheer for your graduates. Please refrain from using artificial noisemakers and kindly make sure your cheering does not interfere with another family's ability to hear their own child's name. We will begin our ceremony momentarily. Would everyone please stand for the processional as we welcome the Manchester High School class of 2019.
Again, please remain standing quietly as the Manchester JROTC Color Guard presents the colors and continue standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of our national anthem and the posting of our colors. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon. I want to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for Manchester High School, class of 2019. Please join me in acknowledging several special guests who are here with us today. Our Superintendent, Dr. Merv Dougherty, Dr. Thomas Taylor, the Chief of Staff, Dr. John Gordon, Chief Schools Officer, Dr. Sharon Pope, our Chief Academic Officer, the Honorable Mr. Steve Ellswick from the Chesterfield Board of Supervisors, the Honorable Mr. Rob Thompson, Chesterfield School Board Chairman, and the Honorable Virginia Senator Amanda Chase. And now, on with our ceremony. To begin, I would like to introduce this year's Senior Class President and Manchester High School Outstanding Graduate, Mr. Benjamin Young.
Welcome all, friends, family, distinguished guests, teachers, and of course, the class of 2019. Now, before starting my speech, let me just say this. We made it, guys. I don't think it's necessary to give the typical talk about riding the cheese wagon every day and making new friends and all that jazz. Let's just be serious. We didn't have a clue what we were doing for most of elementary school. And middle school, my goodness, let's just not even go there. And half of us probably don't know what we're doing right now, me included, as I started to go the wrong way in the procession. So thank you, junior marshals, for getting this ceremony off to a good start. But on a more serious note, I want to begin this celebration with a simple thought. All the countless hours that you put in studying, or not studying for some of us, and all the mornings that you stressed about being tardy to first period because you really, really wanted to be exempt from those exams, all of that is behind us now. It's time to look forward in anticipation. You're here. The next step in life awaits each and every one of us. Don't forget about all your memorable times here as a Lancer, but never be afraid of what lies ahead. Each and every one of you are ready to turn the page in life, but remember, you will always be a Lancer for life. Now, before ending my introduction, I would like to offer one last joke of the day. Parents, if you don't know, every morning I give the morning announcements and I end them with a joke of the day. So they're kind of dad jokes, but it's fun. So, class of 2019, how does a penguin build its building? It glues it. Thank you.
I have had the privilege of knowing this year's senior class poet since freshman year, and the first characteristic that comes to mind is her positive spirit. Wherever she goes, she radiates this incredible optimistic energy. Just being around her makes you smile. Her kindness is unmatched as well. She has taken many steps to prove her selflessness, including volunteer work with a neuroscience program, service on Chesterfield County's Youth Citizens Board, and her creation of the One People Club, which celebrates diversity and ethnic inclusiveness within the community. In addition to her benevolent nature, she is very intelligent. She has maintained academic excellence throughout her 4 years in high school and has been an exemplary member of the Spanish immersion program here at Manchester. She plans to apply the same tenacity when studying both Spanish and computer science in college, as she hopes to find a career where the two fields can converge. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the senior class poet for the class of 2019, Jessica Oregbu.
Hello. So, to this chapter. In the beginning of this chapter of our lives, we were told something along these lines. It flies by fast, so enjoy it. Live your high school life to the fullest. Where did the time go? Just yesterday, we were little 14-year-olds that came fresh out of middle school. We were scared of this strange place called high school. Cheers to the loads of homework that kept us working late into the night. We somehow managed to finish, though sometimes after weeks of procrastinating. To the moment we even questioned our own intelligence and blindly tested our own abilities. We pulled through. We experienced the losing and gaining of friends. This also taught us that the temporary people in our lives will teach us permanent lessons. High school was just a small glimpse, one of our last safety nets before we experienced the real world. This seemingly huge place is not so big anymore. We are leaving behind the teachers that were more than teachers to us, the ones that asked us the questions we needed to hear. Are you okay? How are you? The ones we gave rundowns of what a day we've had. In this school, where we represented our blue and orange colors, we've all established who we want to be, and we've seen who we do not want to become through others. We are defenders, not bystanders, encouragers, not degraders, and we are uniters, not dividers. Today marks the end of a chapter in our lives, and we begin a new one on a fresh page. Class of 2019, we've come this far. High school graduation is an end in its own. This is a bittersweet moment. More sweet than bitter, though. Goodbye for now, because we'll see each other sometime in the near future. Let's go and impact this world for the better. Manchester Lancers. Woo!
Hello, guys. It is an honor to introduce the highest official of Chesterfield County Public Schools. Dr. Daltrey joins us today after becoming Superintendent of Chesterfield County Schools in November 2018. Before being named Superintendent, Dr. Daltrey was Superintendent of Delaware's largest and highest achieving school district, where he was also 2015-2016 Delaware Superintendent of the Year. Prior to becoming Superintendent of Delaware, as a principal, he developed programs to help students with problem solving and leadership skills. Dr. Daltrey is a model scholar and earned his undergraduate degree in education from Frostburg State College, then his master's degree in administration supervision from Salisbury University, and finally, his doctorate in leadership and education from Wilmington University. Now I have the pleasure to welcome Dr. Daltrey.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Pleasure to be with you today on this special occasion. First of all, parents, grandparents, family members, and friends, thank you for not only being here today, but for supporting these young men and women over the last 13 years of their educational career. Before I start, yesterday was the 75th anniversary of honoring our veterans at D-Day. And so I'm going to ask right now, would all veterans in the room please stand and be honored? My first experience with Manchester, as I entered the school district on November 1st of 2018, I had the experience to travel south to watch a championship football game. And Mr. Thompson and I had a chance, we stood on the sideline. That was a whooping. That was a serious beating. It was unbelievable. But what was amazing was the character of the young men on that field and on that team. I applaud you and your coaches for your sportsmanship and your character, not only throughout the season, but at that game. And for the fan support, that was unbelievable as you took up just about the entire side of that stadium. So congratulations, Lancers, on an outstanding job of the championship, but also representing your school and your peers in a fantastic way. Thank you. You know, you asked, what does a superintendent do for a graduation? Well, really I have four things today. One, I have to make sure that your diplomas were signed. That's important. That I give you a few words for success, that I have the opportunity to hand out 2 scholarships, and with great pleasure I get to shake each one of your hands as you cross the stage. So for my words of wisdom, I have 2, attitude and integrity. Attitude is how you are going to live your life and what people think of you, and how positive are you going to be around other people. Does your attitude draw people towards you or push them away? When it gets difficult, do you become negative or do you go forward trying to get to the mountaintop again? Because we will continue to go through that cycle of highs and lows in our life. You will always have situations in your life. There will always be problems to look at. And remember this, sometimes the problem isn't really a problem. It's at how you look at the problem and try to resolve it. Zig Ziglar says, your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. How high do you really want to go? But But the second word here of integrity is, I think, the most important word you're going to hear from me today. It's defined by being honest, having strong moral character and principles. But I want to ask you, what is the most important thing you own? And it is your name. You value and protect your name for the rest of your life. What do people think of you? What do people say about you? When they hear your name in public, is it a positive comment or is it a negative one? You see, for the rest of your life, you have the chance to build strong character and a strong name. We're given 2 times in our life, 2 dates, our birth date and the day we die. And in between that time, what are you going to do with it? Do you want to obtain all the riches of the world? Or, which I think is more important, do you want to leave a legacy of honesty and high character and strong integrity? That is something that you, each of you, must decide on your own. Your parents have given you your name. Honor it and use it with great pride and protect it at all costs. And when I was growing up, my mother thought it would be a great idea if I became a Boy Scout when I was in 6th grade. Now, there's something you need to know about me. I don't like hiking, I don't like camping, and I don't like sleeping on the ground. I was 1 year as a Boy Scout. I was saved by football. I had a chance to go play football in my 7th grade year, and I ran to the field. But I learned something in Scout law that has stayed with me the decades of my career. There are 12 words that lead you to success: trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. You will decide, not your parents, not your friends, on the integrity that you have. Earl Nightingale says, integrity is a seed of achievement, and its principles will never fail. I now have a great opportunity to hand out 2 scholarships. These scholarships are the Superintendent's Excellence in Academics and Service Award. The value of each scholarship is $1,000, and it comes with a medallion. I will ask School Board Chairman Rod Thompson to assist me in the presentation of these awards. Now, the winners do not know who they are, so this is extremely important. You must come up here to get the award when I call your name. The first recipient of this award is Ollie, Australia. Orly Estrada. I practiced that 5 times. He will be attending William and Mary University in the fall. Congratulations, Orly. The second award winner, Kendall Harden. Kendall will be attending James Madison University in the fall. Congratulations, Kendall. One final point in the closing. Now, everybody's excited. There's a lot of energy in the room. You are excited to get your diploma. Parents are excited for you. But there's going to come a time that the next thing I'm going to say to you is important. Either when you finish college, after this graduation, whatever time it is, you must get a job. This is a fantastic class. You're highly intelligent. Make this a great society. We have great expectations for you. Go for it. In closing, I wish you great success in your life's journey. Be positive, help people, look for great things to do, and great accomplishments. And as I have done for over 10 years as superintendent, I leave you with this blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord's face shine upon you and be gracious toward you, and that the Lord's face turn towards you and give you peace all the days of your life. Go big and go strong. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Today I have the privilege of introducing Mr. Robert Thompson of the Chesterfield County School Board. Mr. Thompson served for 20 years in the United States Navy, retiring as a Naval Intelligence Officer in 2005. He also works at the Pentagon to ensure that the Navy's needs are met in space-based requirements. He earned his bachelor's degree in vocational education from Southern Illinois University, a bachelor's degree in electronics technology from Norfolk State University, and a bachelor's degree in systems technology specializing in scientific and technical intelligence from the Naval Postgraduate School. As of today, he is a Matoka District representative who is always focused on what is best for students and what can make Chesterfield County one of the primary school divisions in the country. Since he has been such a significant supporter of Manchester, please join me in welcoming Honorary Lancer, Mr. Robert Thompson.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Y'all don't have to say it back. Y'all did that one. Today is one of my favorite events in Chesterfield County Schools. I love 5th grade promotions. I love 8th grade promotions. And I love it when we're here for the culmination of your high school graduations. As I reflect on my last graduation speech as your school board member, I can't believe that I came into office as you started high school. We all started this journey 4 years ago. With my daughter, who graduated last night, I started thinking back about lots of memories. And I thought back to that elementary school recorder concert. And I asked my wife, what is a recorder? The pyramid concerts, county battle cheering competitions, association football games. I've been to your proms, and as the soup said, I was on the sidelines for a great high school football state championship win. Oh, I didn't bring my glasses. By the way, I see some of you fidgeting in your seats because we took all your cell phones, which you'll get them back in a little while. I just want you to know I've seen your Instagram and your Snapchat post, and yes, I know all about your spam accounts. I've seen your parents' proud Facebook posts celebrating your successes, and you all have hundreds of memories of the past 13 years. Congratulations are in order, but a lot more than what you're thinking. First of all, congratulations on finishing high school. It's been 4 years, you've worked hard, you've put the time in, and you've done what needed to be done. And hopefully you've learned a lot about school and life. Walking across the stage and grabbing your diploma in a couple minutes is a big accomplishment. It signifies the completion of one part of your life, but it also signifies the start of something bigger, the rest of your life. All of you, no matter what path you're following, are taking your first steps into the real world, be it through the workforce, through trade school, through college, or through the military like yours truly. All of you are stepping into the next phase of life, and this is where your bigger congratulations come in. As a matter of fact, can I have all the students who are enlisting or going to ROTC and becoming members of our armed services, please stand up for a moment. Thank you for enlisting or joining ROTC units and serving our country. And you know, every year when I ask that, I always smile. And I'm sure all the people that stood up a minute ago that were veterans smile, because it automatically makes us think back to that first day that we were in boot camp or OCS. It'll be a loud first morning. Congratulations to all of you on gaining the ability to gain the impact on this world. And congratulations on being part of the generation best suited to do so. You are all connected to the world like no other generation before you. And more importantly, you genuinely care about that connection. Teenagers like yourselves are participating in rallies, speaking in public forums, and making their voices heard to help shape the world into something better, something that we can be proud of for years to come. Some people will tell you that your voices don't matter, that your thoughts don't matter. They'll try to tell you that your age disqualifies you from understanding the bigger issues. But take time to research and understand those issues. You can no longer come in on Monday morning and ask Miss Underwood or Miss Lockhart to talk about them with you, because you cast your vote at every given opportunity. Make your county, commonwealth, and the country recognize you as the force that you are. Get out there and kick down whatever stands in the way of you and your future. So congratulations, not only for what you've done in the past 4 years, but congratulations for what you'll do in the future, no matter how small or how large. Congratulations for every meal that you're about to make yourself, for every paycheck you're going to earn. Congratulations for every happy moment you bring yourselves and others. Congratulations for every accomplishment to come. Congratulations for every ballot you cast and every change made in the world by your hand. The future is up to you, and I know you'll mold it into something amazing. Congratulations to Miss Ellis and her amazing staff at Manchester. And I'd be remiss, because we have quite a few teachers that are retiring. Could I get all the retiring teachers and Dr. Millhouse to please stand up? Thank you for all that you've given Manchester. Lancers for life. They've been preparing you for the future for the past 4 years. Congratulations to all the parents. We all made it. They're graduating. We have prepared them to the best of our abilities, and we've instilled our values into them. Now it's time for them to step out on their own and go show the world what they have to offer. Get out there, Lancers, and congratulations to the class of 2019. Lancers for life.
Today I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Steve Ellswick, who is the Matoka District Representative on the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors. He was first elected to the Board of Supervisors in 2011 and was re-elected in 2015. He has been a resident of Chesterfield County for 47 years and lived in the Matoka District for 38 years. He earned his fire science degree from J. Sargent Reynolds and continued his development with other institutions. For the last 6.5 years of his 31-year career, he served as Chief of the Fire Department. He also served our community on the Board of Directors of the Chesterfield County Shepherd Center. This is an organization that provides programs, transportation, and home repairs for senior citizens. Every day he continues to make a change in someone's life, and he always put service before himself. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Steve Ellswick.
Well, good afternoon, Lancer Nation. Congratulations, graduates, and especially parents. And graduates, you have reached an important milestone in your life. You worked hard to get here, and you have accomplished a lot. But remember this feeling. It's a feeling that you should have and that you should long for throughout your life. I'm sure you have dreams and desires about your future. Turn those dreams into goals and set timelines for them. You know, 50 years ago, I sat where you're sitting. So I have many years' experience under my belt. The other way to say this is I've had plenty of chances to make good And unfortunately, I have to admit, many bad decisions too. So I thought it may be appropriate just to share a few things that I've learned along the way. Lesson number one, I learned early in life, growing up in a poor family, the oldest boy out of 5 kids, while my daddy worked from daylight to dark. My mother did the best she could to raise 5 kids at a very young age. She had 5 children by the time she was 22. So one of the things I learned is you have to take responsibility for your decisions, like having 5 kids by the time you're 22. You have to work hard, you have to apply yourself, and you never, ever give up. I graduated in 1969, and within a few days, I came to Chesterfield County with a goal to do more with my life than the coal fields of Southwest Virginia could offer. I worked at a local factory for a while, and in 1973, I got the break of a lifetime. I was hired as a Chesterfield County firefighter. I had found my calling. I lived, I dreamed, I breathed the fire service. I found that the harder I worked, the more I achieved, the more promotions I got, the more money I made. And after 25 years of hard work, I was appointed fire chief. So I stand before you to tell you that hard work, dedication, and perseverance does pay off. Now, while all this sounds like a dream that comes true from a story, I'm getting ready to share with you my life's biggest mistake. A mistake that would haunt me for a long time. You see, I became addicted to my job, and then life became all about me. And like all addictions, unless they're addressed, they only get worse. So if you're getting ready to start the next chapter of your life, it's important that you learn this lesson early. In my case, it took me way too long to learn, and unfortunately, it created a lot of pain for myself and those around me. So lesson number 2, whatever you do, pay close attention to what matters most. And what matters most is your relationship with your family and your friends. Life is not all about you, as Pastor Rick Warren reminds us often. As I climbed the ladder of success, my mom would often call me to ask me to come home to a family reunion or to a church reunion. And I would always reply, "Mom, I'll try, but I'm pretty busy." 90% of the time, I did not go home. I allowed my achievements and, quite honestly, my selfish desires to be more important than my family. A huge, huge mistake. Both my parents are gone now, and there's nothing more today that I desire than to go home and visit them one more time. I tell you this praying that as you listen to my confession, you realize that the thing that matters most in life are the people around you, your parents, your grandparents, your step-parents, and your friends, the people who learned the lesson about caring about others way sooner than I did. And as you walk across the stage to reunite with your loved ones, remember their emotional responses, their claps, their cheers, their tears, and never forget that they matter most. Make sure you thank them for the love and care they've given you. And the best way to repay them is to be loving and caring towards everyone you meet, whether they deserve it or not. Lesson number 3, learn from your mistakes. Be honest, be humble, constantly build your character, and you will make mistakes. They're simply a part of life. But as long as you don't make the same mistake over and over, you'll do okay. And while it may have taken me a long time to realize and admit my mistakes, I did, and I changed, and it does feel good inside. In summary, I challenge you to establish your goals, apply yourself, work hard, be tough, strive to be excellent, make excellence who you are, not just an occasional act. And don't coast through life, because coasting only works when you go downhill. I challenge you to make sure your priorities are straight and never ever compromise your values and your kindness towards other people for your own selfish gains. I challenge you to make a positive impact on people's lives every day. And one more thing, as you move on with your life, whether it's the military, the workforce, or continue your education, don't forget to call your mom, your dad, those special persons that were by your side when you needed them most. You know, as I drive around Chesterfield County, sometimes I still reach over for my phone just to call and check on my mom and dad, only to realize that my chances of talking to them on this side of eternity are over. So graduates, good luck. Cash in on all the opportunities that life may offer. Always be kind to those around you, and may God bless you.
Stand in the light and be have the honor to introduce the Salutatorian for the class of 2019. Our salutatorian is kind and dedicated. He puts effort into his schoolwork, but also pursues many personal projects. In his free time, he studies politics, rides his unicycle, and goes backpacking. The past few years, he has volunteered at a summer camp, which has brought him many new friends and experiences. He will be continuing his education this fall at Utah State University with a major in mechanical engineering. Please join me in welcoming to the podium, Grady Beck.
I've always been fascinated by the idea of the frontier. When I seek motivation, I often turn to Ernest Shackleton's hut, which sits preserved and undisturbed in Antarctica's frozen plains. It serves as a monument to the man who braved the unknown and paved an era of exploration and later research. In our present situation, though, time is its own frontier, and our legacy will be the structures that we build into its ground. Revolutionaries were never taught to be revolutionaries. They paved their path. They acted on their wills as we must act on our own. Now, not every moment may be rousing, but that is not where contentment lies. Contentment lies within. The mind may never be robbed of thought, as thought is a product of time, and it is in the expanse of time that our futures lie. A few weeks ago, I watched a video from the class of 1994. The guy filming asked students where they wanted to be in 10 years. Most said, "I want to be famous," or "I am going to be rich." In 10 years, I want the class of 2019 to be good neighbors, to advance the world through good gestures, rather than to be known for wealth or fame. Camaraderie is what makes us Lancers. Let's bring that into our world with us. Congratulations, friends, and thank you, teachers.
Thank you, Grady. Once again, welcome everybody. Today, I have both the pleasure and the honor to present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2019. My tassel's swinging in the wind here. When I asked her friends to describe her in a few words, many of them said energetic, outspoken, and kind-hearted. When she cannot be found with family and friends, she is most likely working on perfecting her craft in the swimming pool. Somehow, she manages to wake up at 3:30 every morning to swim before school, then goes back to practice even more afterwards. Through it all, most days she is full of energy despite her incredibly early mornings and late nights. She will be attending the University of Richmond next year on a swimming scholarship. I have known both her and her family for most of my life, and I can attest to her high character and outstanding academic achievement. Her faith also stands as a pillar in her life, driving her to pursue the highest of heights with the greatest of efforts. She volunteers often at her church and is very involved at Manchester. She truly bleeds orange and blue and will forever be a Lancer. This year's valedictorian of the class of 2019 is Miss Olivia Hutton.
Welcome, class of 2019. It's a privilege to be able to share this special moment with all of you. I know we have all been waiting for this day and that it could not have come any sooner. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all the teachers, students, coaches, administrations, and families that have helped us come this far. As we are about to begin a new chapter of our lives, I want us to ask ourselves one simple question, but that question will come at the end. There is a well-known story in our culture today called the Good Samaritan. It is the story of a traveler who is stripped of his clothes, beaten, and left for dead alongside the road. Two men walk by and don't even offer to help. A third person, known as the Good Samaritan, helps the injured man. This story is close to my heart because if I'm going to be honest, this past year and a half, I have felt like the traveler, feeling beaten and defeated on the side of the road. I'm sure many of you have felt this way at some point in your life. I would be lying if I stood up here and said that this year has been an easy ride, because it has truly been a battle. I have put on a smile, and on the surface, I seemed perfectly fine. But personally, I have experienced many low points, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and athletically. But the people at Manchester, along with my church friends, and most importantly, my family, have been the Good Samaritan for me in this time in my life. They have helped me when I was hurting. Whether it was a teacher offering a shoulder I could cry on, or my classmates bringing joy and laughter into my day, or coming home to a smiling family of 8, always there to encourage me. It's not just me, however. We are all on a journey. Once we leave the Siegel Center, the rest of our lives will begin. No matter how planned out we think we have made our life, something will inevitably go wrong along the way. The challenges of life will knock us down, and we will encounter obstacles and troubles that we are going to need help with. At that moment, we become like the injured traveler in the Good Samaritan story. It is a difficult place to be, trust me, I know. But it is okay to reach out for help from the special people in our lives. So what does this story have to do with us today? Well, we all want to be successful in life. There are countless ways that we can define success. There is no magic formula. It is not something that is easily grasped. The idea of success is different for every graduate sitting here in this place. The one commonality is that the path for success will be difficult, and it would be easy to stumble into the pitfall of selfishness, like the 2 men in our story did, and to not consider others as we pursue life's journey towards success. Maybe you are not able to identify with the traveler in the Good Samaritan story, but I am certain that throughout our lives, we can all identify with the 3 men who encountered the injured man. It is important that we not be so laser-focused on ourselves that we fail to notice the people around us that need help. The 2 men were too focused on themselves and their own destination that they didn't even bother to stop and help the injured traveler. Manchester class of 2019, let's not let that be us. We should not be so busy striving for success that we miss opportunities to reach out and help others and show kindness. As we chase our dreams, there will be hurting people everywhere. So the question is this: are we going to push them out of the way or stop and be the helping hand that they need? Thank you.
Senior class officers, honored graduates, and senior choral students, please join your class. At this time, we would like to recognize 2 very special groups of students. First, there are 18 seniors who have distinguished themselves at Manchester by having perfect attendance for all 4 years of their high school experience. One of these students has had perfect attendance since kindergarten. These students have established a record of responsibility and dependability that will help them become high achievers no matter what occupation they choose. When I call your name, please come forward to the front of the senior section to receive your plaque from one of the assistant principals. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. With 4 consecutive years of perfect attendance, Campbell Clark, Joshua Collier, Alexis Cosby, Hillary Hammock, Micah Hewitt, Brittany Music, Mariah Pearson, Michaela Sanchez, Nicholas Shook, Justice Smith. With 5 consecutive years of perfect attendance, Tamia Daniel. With 6 consecutive years, Travis Miller and Peyton Simmons. With 7 consecutive years, Ashalam Matching Touch and Sayani Peterson. With 8 consecutive years, Anthony Johnson and Ashton Spence. And with 13 consecutive years of perfect attendance, Aaron Thompson. Let's give a great round of applause to these 18 students. Next, I would like to specially recognize publicly our top 10 graduates from the class of 2019. Academic excellence results when an individual with high intellectual ability combines this gift with creativity, hard work, and perseverance. Each of our top 10 graduates from this year's senior class received a medal to wear to today's ceremony. I'm going to call the names of the top 10 graduates. When I call your name, please stand at your seat and remain standing until all have been called. Audience, again, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Number 10 in the class with a 4.533 GPA, Kayla Wigglesworth. Number 9 with 4.548, Megan Richardson. Number 8 with a 4.5517, Peyton Simmons. Number 7 with a 4.625, Morgan Haydank. Number 6 with a 4.566, Benjamin Young. Number 5 with a 4.5757, Alexandra Carr Goodwin. Number 4 with a 4.689, Alexis Payne. Number 3 with a 4.72 GPA, Maggie Noble. Our salutatorian with a GPA of 4.75, Mr. Grady Beck. And our valedictorian with a GPA of 4.793, Miss Olivia Hutton. Congratulations to the top 10 graduates. To the class of 2019, I am extraordinarily proud of you today. As I look out into this sea of faces, I see a group of caring, compassionate young adults who are certain to go forward and make a difference in our community. Poet Maya Angelou had this to say about success. Success means loving who you are, loving what you do, and loving how you do it. So it's not about rank or power or status. It's about living your life with integrity, making choices you can be proud of, staying true to your own values, and always meeting the world with love in your heart. The Manchester faculty and I look forward to hearing about your adventures and your successes. Please remember that we are always here for you. L for L, we are Lancers for life. And now for the moment we've been waiting for. This is a very proud moment in the lives of our graduates, their families and friends. We want everyone to appreciate the tradition and dignity involved in a graduation ceremony. We ask that everyone be respectful of the ceremony and honor your graduates by clapping and not through the use of artificial noisemakers or extensive yelling. We need to give each family the opportunity to hear their child's name being called. Thank you for your consideration. And now, Mr. Kerry Nothnagel will call the names of our graduates.
Roman Khalid Abul Hassan. Sincere Jamari Adams. Malak Ismail Adoui. Jose Antonio Aguilar. Joshua Taylor Aiken with honors. Joshua Ryan Alexander. Elijah Ezek Alford. Amaya Nichelle Allen. Kiana Monet Allen. Donye Angela Marie Alston. Journey Leanne Anderson. Mackenzie Lee Arms with honors. Elijah Salik Arnold. Oluwatosin Tracy Bakare with honors. Axel Isaac Baker. Danielle Marie Baldwin with honors. Tiffany Nicole Baldwin. Dylan Christopher Barrett. Rakeem Khalil Baskerville. Hakeem Omar Beeman. Grady Mason Beck with honors. Randall Gamaliel Bedford with honors. Jada Marie Belcher. Julie Elizabeth Bergeron. William Thomas Bloom. Christopher Nathaniel Bolden. Ashley Peyton Bowes with honors. Zachary Collins Bowman with honors. Megan Ann Brocadetta. Sierra Rayfield Branch. Jada Michelle Branch. Jalen Levon Branch. Journey Nadira Braxton Hall. Kyra Cheyenne Brown. Zamaya Fadaja DeSella Brown. Shelby Danielle Brunette. Robert Ronnie Buck Jr. Nevin Tyler Beliza. Bryson Josiah Bullock. Mason Scott Bircher. Caitlin Gwen Burchett. Brandon Maurice Burrows. Jennifer Kristen Butler with honors. Lady Raven Calloway. Sir Chase Anwar Calloway. Kendra Joseph Calvo Navarro. Elise Lucia Camp. Amanda Laura Campbell with honors. Christian Allen Kerr. Chuka Nathan Carpenter. Ramses Amonra Carrasco. Alexandra Marie Carr Goodwin with honors. Cameron Michael Carter with honors. Jaquan Terrell Carter. Nayana Desmonique Carter. Elijah Antonio Castro with honors. James Riley Cermak with honors. Thomas Wade Cermak with honors. Eric Arturo Chacon Perdomo. Alexandra Darcy Chapman with honors. Taylor Brooke Chapman. James William Charles. Timothy David Chase with honors. Rachel Ann Childs. Emmanuel Lee Christian with honors. Brendan William Clark. Campbell Dean Clark. Desmond Xavier Clark. Grayson Taylor Clark. Contrell Javion Antoine Clark. Derek Gibson Clavin. Leandre Clemens. Mackenzie Michelle Coates. Taja Elise Coker with honors. Joshua Sean Collier with honors. Jonah Andrew Collins with honors. Emily Nicole Compton with honors. Janiyah Jacqueline Cooper. Alexis Haley Cosby. Mackenzie Blair Crane with honors. Darcy Lynn Creed with honors. Samantha Rain Cruz. Joshua Kyle Crowther. Noah Chase Crumpler. Sean Christopher Daffrin. Jordan Elizabeth Daniel. Tamia Jacqueline Daniel with honors. Tristan Mackay Darrington. Julia Ann Davidson with honors. David Alfredo Davila Jr. Donovan Raquan Davis. Dorian Romero Davis Jr. Jaden Mackay Davis. Kayla Ann Davis. Tyler Roy Davis. William Lee Davis. Giovanna De La Rosa Diaz. Kyle Edward Dean. Kwame Rashawn Duhaney. Hope Victoria Dimby. Damon Anacleto DeVivo with honors. J. Javon Devore with honors. Jocelyn Tiana DeWitt. Logan Marie Deal. Devin Ingrid Diffie. Casey Drew Doyle. Janiyah Alexis Draper. My angel, Yana Ducree. Seth McKinley Duncan with honors. Chad Michael Dupre. Daryl Manaletto Dyson II with honors. Caleb Andrew Eckerd with honors. Mason Davis Edwards. Zane Spencer Eggleston. Miles Anthony Edson. Destiny Jalea Eel. Marcus Joshua Elliott. Savannah Paige Ingerson. Anna Elizabeth Irazo. Mia Mendoza Escobar with honors. Aaron David Eshelman with honors. Orly Daniel Estrada with honors. Wade Daniel Estridge. Patrick Benjamin Evans. Kira Emily Fair. Milton Omar Faison Jr. with honors. Michaela Alexis Farrar with honors. Devin Wyatt Farrington with honors. Ricky W. Fauntleroy Jr. Nicholas Christian Fitzgerald. Brian Ivan Flores Figueroa. Savannah Marie Floyd. Jessie Marie Fox. Joseph Colin Franklin. Caitlin Deandra Freeman. Francesca Angela Fructuoso with honors. Zira Rosemary Fuentes Ventura. Alexia Liberty Garlaza with honors. Casey Caroline Garcia with honors. Freddie Garcia. Hunter Cole Gardner with honors. Joshua Michael Gardner. Tyler Robert Garner. Tamara Anaya Garrett. Anthony Carell Gary. Shayla Marie Gentry. Joshua Chandler Gohagan. Tyree Joshua Gibson. Kiara Janae Gills. Victoria Grace Glass with honors. Irka Vanessa Gonzalez Perez with honors. Kyla Lee Gordon. Maxwell Evan Grant. Renee Lynn Gregory with honors. Molly Catherine Grube with honors. Jacob Nicholas Tolentino Gico. Emily Mackenzie Gutierrez. Morgan Elizabeth Haydank with honors. Dylan Matthew Higgins. George Alexander Hall. Madison Grace Hall. Timothy Wayne Hamilton. Hillary Page Hammock with honors. Brent Allen Hampton. William Ryan Hampton. Emma Lee Hancock with honors. Kendall Jeanette Hardin with honors. Colin Scott Harding with honors. Peyton Carter Hardy. Savannah Carol Harris. Gabriel Porter Chittenden Harrison. Jasmine Camille Hart. Lainey Elizabeth Hausler. Deandra Stephanie Hayes. Taylor Michaela Hayes with honors. Kevin Farrell Henderson. Lance Patrick Hinkle. Alexander Garrett Henry with honors. Edgar Isaac Hernandez with honors. Luis Antonio Hernandez. Emily Ann Harold. Rosicela Abigail Herrera. Michael Angela Hewitt with honors. Tanner Michael High. Diamond Marie Holmes with honors. Honesty Joelle Holmes. Jackson Mitchell Holt. Logan Brianna Hudnall. Eleanor Catherine Hughes. Kaylee Madison Hughes with honors. Christopher McKinney Hunt. Antonio Michael Hutter. Olivia Grace Hutton with honors. Fadi Hadi Ibrahim. Andrew Robert Jackson. Isaiah Douglas Jackson. Kennedy May Jackson. Caitlin Ann Jarman with honors. Megan Faith Jeter. Anthony James Johnson with honors. Jacob Douglas Johnson. James Patrick Johnson III with honors. Jabril Xavier Johnson. Kendall Hope Johnson. Adriana James Jones. Carlton Lamont Jones II. Michaela Nicole Jones. Molly Kao with honors. Grayson Reed Gadget. Corinna T. Keogh. Nicholas James Kernan with honors. Krolis Gurgis Kela. Brandon Tisung Kim with honors. Hunter William King. Devin Ray Kitts. Jordan Amir Knighton. Lyric Imani Knighton. Piran Jason Kong. Madison Bailey Kugler with honors. James Dawson Cotula. Caden Scott Leduc with honors. Isabella Sofia Lasavida. Destiny Faith Landon. Michaela Diane Lane with honors. Prince Dwayne Lane. Hunter Michael Lang with honors. Uluri Naomi Laura Mateo. Jackson Montgomery Lawler. Benjamin Franklin Lawrence III. Brandon Jermaine Lee. Jake Major Lero. Julian Matias Alonzo Liskey. Cameron James Lloyd with honors. Trent Alexander Loper with honors. Nathaniel Joseph Allen Lotiempo. Kayla Elise Leward. Latavia Tanisha Lowe with honors. Campbell Andrew Llewellyn with honors. Sierra Michelle Lyles. Darren Noah Magnata with honors. Sean Michael Magnata. Brandon Lamar Majet. Timothy Charles Markfeld with honors. Alyssa Christine Marquez. Jeremiah Ryan Martin. Earl Nicholas Martinez. Sean Nicholas Mason with honors. Ashalam Amir Matching Touch. Amanda Jean McCormick with honors. Jacob Reed McGrath. Caitlin Marie McCoy. Julia Ann McNeil. Christopher Jennard McNeil. Logan Matthew Mellinson. David James Mendel. Kimberly Yamile Mendez with honors. Emmanuel James Mendoza. Emily Kathleen Mercaldo. Nixon Josue Minza Metute. Caitlin Nicole Mielowski. Skylar Nicole Miller with honors. Travis Daniel Miller. Gabrielle Elizabeth Mitchell with honors. Talia Anish Mitchell. Logan Nicholas Montgomery. Miles Antoine Moody. Joseph Elijah Moore. Miles James Moore. Tatiana Marie Moore with honors. Mackenzie Geraldine Murphy. Brianna Lynn Music. Brittany Nicole Music. Jenna Elizabeth Faith Nitro with honors. Jared Evan New. Matthew Aaron Newland with honors. Stephen Mark Newsom. Jacob Nicholas Newton. An Tan Win. Maggie Elizabeth Noble with honors. Janie Nicole Nordgaard with honors. Katie Elizabeth Northup. Brianna Jolie Oliveira with honors. Jessica Chubonanso Oregbo with honors. Anthony Manuel Ordonez Garcia. Ariana Resendiz Orsino with honors. Anicola Alotobi Oyebode. Austin Michael Pele. Ethan Chase Papademetrio. Tabitha Brooke Papayakamis. Elijah Dylan Parks. Constance Louise Patterson with honors. Alexis Antoinette Payne with honors. Sonora Rose Payne. Jarrett Allen Peabody. Mariah Alonza Linnell Pearson. Austin Wayne Pendleton. Kayla Lynn Perkins with honors. Siani Daje Peterson. Libby Caroline Piver with honors. Robert Lee Poe with honors. Samantha Lee Poe. Daniel Jeremiah Poole with honors. Esmeralda Prado. Jaden Maurice Price Robinson. Victor Niall David Prince with honors. William Earl Pritchard IV. Kayla Dean Pryor. Catherine Elizabeth Pulliam with honors. Adrian Christine Rainey with honors. Rebecca Marie Reagan. Alexander James Renner. Caleb Thomas Reyes with honors. Jesus Daniel Reyes Vera. Osmero Axel Reynoso Morales. Amina Sky Richardson. Megan Conway Richardson with honors. Darius Javon Ricks. Samantha Lee Riddle. Isaiah Devon Ridley. Joshua Stephen Ridley. Olga Yamalet Rios with honors. Alston Rudolph Robinson. Ryan Rodriguez. Jacoby Ama Rogers. Michaela Elise Rogers. Haley Marissa Roth. Jacob William Rusher. Amber Lee Sanchez with honors. Michaela Danielle Sanchez. Oscar Manuel Sanchez. Samantha Marie Scalia with honors. Gabriel Christian Riley Scheidt with honors. Benjamin Tyler Say with honors. Tamia Monet Shade. Kimberly Paige Schaefer. Sierra Elizabeth Shepard. Haley Christine Sharon. Hallie Nicole Sheehan with honors. Dawson Collier Shepard. Milika Nichelle Shields. Tanner Michael Shiflett. Sandra Rain Shorley. Nicholas Edward Shook. Peyton Miles Simmons with honors. Sophia Claire Simmons with honors. Jacob Van Simpson. Madison Lee Simpson. Alkees Tyrone Smith. Dakota Gage Smith. Justice Reed Smith with honors. Raymond Schuler Smith with honors. Zion Micaiah Smith. Jacob Robert Snow with honors. Claudia Sienna Solis with honors. Gwen Marie Southers. Megan Elizabeth Southers. Ashton Ray Spence with honors. Earl Spencer IV. Tariq Markel Spencer Diggs. Sydney Domagowski Spraker with honors. Sarah Leanne Springfield with honors. India Dawn Spurlock. Lauren J. Stackhouse. Nathan Michael Stark. Jade Erica Stringfield. Kylie Madison Stryker. Cole Demetrius Suber. Jack Ryan Sullivan. Brooklyn Mackenzie Salt. Maya Faye Sutler with honors. Felicia Nichelle Sykes. Jordan Christian Tabon. Madison Lindsay Talent with honors. Kiara Asante Tanner Maupin with honors. Dylan John Taylor. Latasia Shade Taylor. Zachary Michael Taylor. Lindsay Ann Teller with honors. Kayla Nicole Tench with honors. Roy Connor Terrell. Arthur James Thomas III. Jose Manuel Thomas Jr. with honors. Aaron Matthew Thompson. Jarrell Malik Thompson. Joshua Taylor Thompson. Sarah Elizabeth Tilley with honors. Isaiah Tillman. Raekwon Marquis Tisdale. Katie May Elizabeth Tolbert with honors. Jacqueline Torres with honors. Jennifer Paige Triglone. Brock Wade Trimble. Larry Alexander Trotter III. Brandon Michael Tuck with honors. Deja Janae Tucker. Mabry Ann Twiggs. Demetrius Michael Tyler. Alyssa Bramblint Tyre. Brian Valencia. Nelson Alessandro Valencia with honors. Demetrius Eddie Valiente McCrae. Chelsea Lee Vaughn. Kevin Malik Venable. Ryan Thomas Verhege. Christian Ariel Vidal. Joshua David Villatoro with honors. Jimmy Tien Vo with honors. Mackenzie Marie Wallace. Thomas Andrew Walters with honors. Shania Sade Ward with honors. Kayla Marie Ward with honors. Camille Angel Watson. Sherelle Brianna Webb with honors. Diamond Denija Webster. Tien Jacob Vinjanovich. Matthew Ray Wells. Brett Lee Wingert with honors. Valiant Allen West. Kennedy West Short. Landon Alexander White. Kayla Brooke Wigglesworth with honors. Alyssa Chanel Williams. Amaya Lee Williams. Garrett Isaiah Williams. Isaiah Malik Williams. Caroline Ray Willis. Isaac Nathaniel Wingfield. Matthew Wayne Witt. Caleb Mikkel Warch with honors. Zachary David Worley. Ashley Kensington Wynn with honors. Devaria Kenya Yisrael with honors. Benjamin Thomas Young with honors. Nauma Ruth Young with honors.
Will the junior marshals in charge of recessional and the mace bearer please take their positions at this time? Would the class of 2019 please rise and remain standing for the official certification of your diplomas? And now, Dr. Dougherty and Mr. Thompson, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of Chesterfield County, I hereby certify that all those members of the Manchester High School class of 2019 here present have fulfilled the requirements for graduation and are awarded a Manchester High School diploma with all rights and privileges thereunto belonging. I now declare the commencement exercises of Manchester High School to be adjourned. Seniors, please move your tassels to the left. Everyone in the audience, please stand while the junior marshals recess the class of 2019. The class will be led in the recessional first by the Manchester High School faculty and then by our mace bearer, next year's senior class president, Miss Alyssa Wooden.